welcome back to Just Jen Baking. I'm going to be showing you today how to make a super simple pie crust that you can make ahead of time. It can last in the freezer for up to a few months or in the fridge for a few days, and it's super simple. So today I have some sifted flour, I have some salt, and because I'm probably going to be making pies with this with fruit or something sweet, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to this pie crust, but this is optional. So if you're making like a meat pie or something more savory, you might not want to add the sugar. Now I have some cold cubed butter that I'm going to add to this. There's a few ways you can mix in the butter. I'm going to kind of roll it out with a rolling pin. So first we're just going to get everything nice and coated. You can also use pastry knives or cut it in with a fork, but this is a really good way to get nice layers with your butter. So we're going to try it this way. So now we're going to dump all of this out onto a clean work surface. You'll notice I don't have to flour the work surface because there's quite a lot of flour in the dough. And then I'm going to roll it out and flatten the butter into little sheets. I do have a bench scraper to scrape all that stuff up as I go. See, I'm getting kind of nice flat sheets of butter all dispersed throughout there. It's exactly what I want to see. Now that all my dry ingredients are combined, I'm just going to gather them all up and put them back into the bowl. I'm going to have a little bit of a divot in the center, which is where we're going to put the cold water once I have put it back in the freezer and let it get back to a colder temperature for the butter. The dough has been in the freezer for a few minutes, so I just wanted to make sure that the butter is still cold. You don't need it to be, frozen. Now that it's ready, I'm going to be adding a few tablespoons of cold water at a time. You don't want to add too much water or your dough will get sticky and end up with a very tough texture. So just add a little bit of time and mix with your hands, and just enough water to make it start coming together and stay together. So if you need a little more water, add some more water. You'll probably end up using about a quarter to a half of a cup. I'm then going to use my bench scraper to cut it in half, because this recipe does give me 2 separate pies. I want to form it into about a ball and flatten it into a disc shape. And at that point, you are ready to wrap it in cling wrap, and it does need to chill for at least 2 hours, but again, if you're doing this as a make-ahead, you can wrap it twice in cling wrap and put it in the freezer for up to 5 months or in the fridge for up to 5 days. And that's it. There you go. Pie crust. Check back for some other videos where I will show you actually making some pie with it.